I just started work on a book called Backstop Land when Lyra McKee was murdered. Lyra became a presence throughout the book, and nowhere more so than in the postscript, which is just called Look Up. I use the pronunciation Lyra when I'm talking about the constellation for which Lyra McKee was named. Look up. The things you don't know that you don't know. Lyra McKee was named for the constellation which lies on the edge of the Milky Way and which in turn takes its name from the lyre of Orpheus. When he was torn limb from limb, Orpheus's lyre fell into a river and was retrieved by an eagle sent by Apollo. His head fell into the sea and was carried on the waves to the shores of Lesbos. In some versions of the myth, when the Maenads who murdered him try to wash the blood from their hands in the river, the waters recede and keep receding with each new attempt, which, whether it was in their minds or not, calls to mind the actions of Lyra McKee's friends, placing red hands on the wall of Junior McDade House, hangout of her murderer's political wing. Lyra, the constellation, is famous for its meteor showers, the Lyrids, according to NASA among the oldest for which records exist, as far back as the 680s BC. The showers occur at more or less the same time every year, between the 16th and the 26th of April. The NASA viewing tips read like a life lesson. The Lyrids, NASA say, are best viewed in the northern hemisphere during the dark hours after moonset and before dawn. Find an area well away from city or street lights. Come prepared with a sleeping bag, blanket or a lawn chair. Lie flat on your back with your feet facing east and look up, taking in as much of the sky as possible. After about 30 minutes in the dark, your eyes will adapt and you'll begin to see meteors. Be patient. The show will last until dawn, so you've got plenty of time to catch a glimpse. And we're talking Northern Ireland, and we're talking April. We're talking night, so we're talking cold. But in fact, if we were looking for a way to remember all who have died down the years here while reflecting on our place in the cosmos, we could do a lot worse next Lyrid season than to take ourselves off somewhere for half an hour and wait for the lights.